Hi, Storytime friends. It's me, Miss Nadia, from the Carlinville Public Library. I'm so happy that you came and joined us today for Storytime. Let's see. What do I want to start with first? Shall we get warmed up? Let's warm up our hands. Warm them up high. Warm them down low. Warm them up here. All right. Can you open your book? Can you make a book with your hands? Can you close your book? Ready? Open. And I count to 3 and then we're going to close it really, really fast. 1, 2, 3. Close it up. Open. 1, 2, 3. Close it up. All right, put your book in your lap. And we're going to start with the first story. Guess what? You can stand up if you want to do this story because you're going to move around and shake. It's all about your body. It's Carle is the author and illustrator, and the book is called From Head to Toe. It starts like this. I am a penguin, and I turn my head. Can you do it? Can you turn your head? The little girl says, I can do it. I am a giraffe, and I bend my neck. Can you do it? And the boy down here says, I can do it. I am a buffalo, and I raise my shoulders. Can you do it? And the little girl says, I can do it. I am a monkey, and I can wave my arms. Can you do it? And the boy says, I can do it. I am a seal, and I clap my hands. Can you do it? And the girl says, I can do it. I am a gorilla, and I thump my chest. Can you do it? And the boy says, I can do it. I am a cat, and I arch my back. Can you do that? You get down on your knees, and you go, ready? Like that. Push it back and arch it up. Like a cat. Like a cat. Get your back up there like this. And the child says, I can do it. I am a crocodile, and I wiggle my hips. Can you do it? So he kind of goes side to side to side. And the child says, I can do it. I am a camel, and I bend my knees. Ready? I'm going to bend my knees. Oh, can you see my knees? Oh, oh, oh. Can you do it? And the girl says, I can do it. I am a donkey, and I kick my legs. Can you do it? So you stand on your hands and kick your legs out. And the boy says, I can do it. Can you try it? If you try it, be careful because you don't want to accidentally kick anybody behind you. I am an elephant and I stomp my foot. Can you do it? And the child says, I can do it. I am I, the child says, and I can wiggle my toe. Can you do it? I can do it. I can do it. And that's the end of that story. You guys, are you going to come join me with my last story? Are you going to come join me? Or are you going to be... Come here. Come here. Come here. Come sit down. You sit there. Madeline sits here. And you guys, I have a question for you. Do you not want to sit by me? Okay. So, we just read the story from head to toe. And do you know who helps take care of your body and make sure it's healthy? What do you think? Do you know, Madeline? Easton, do you know?
Jesus. The doctor.
Yes, the doctor. And we're going to read about Critter's doctor experience with the doctors. He
scratched me.
Did he? Oh my goodness. Why'd that happen?
And Easton hit me on the shoulder.
Are you going to be okay?
But now I pulled my shoulder. And he put tape on the table, which wasn't supposed to be there.
We will fix that, right? Okay, we will fix that. Are you gonna? Can we read the story together? And then we will fix everything. Okay? Or do you want to go back into the other room?
No.
Okay. Quickly, we're gonna read My Trip to the Hospital by Mercer Mayer, and it stars Critter here. He was in a soccer game and he hurt his leg. Okay, can you sit nicely? So we were playing soccer and the score was tied. I ran and kicked the ball as hard as I could, but the goalie was in the way. Goal! Shouted Tiger. We won! Ow! I screamed. Oh, that's no good. My leg hurt a lot, but I hardly cried at all. Don't worry, little critter, said Dad. You'll be okay, said Mom. An ambulance came. I was put on the skinny bed, called a stretcher, and then I got carried off the field. The whole soccer team waved goodbye. Mom came with me in the ambulance. I held her hand because she looked a little scared. She looked scared.
No.
How about him? What do you think, Houston?
Who looks happy now?
She looks okay. Okay.
See,
Let's read it. Oh, let's see. When we got to the hospital, I got to ride on the stretcher all the way inside. A nurse listened to my heart with this thing called a stethoscope. Then she let me try the stethoscope on Mom. Wow, Mom, your heart is beating really fast, I said. The nurse gave me a big lollipop and told me I was very, very brave.
The spider and the mouse.
Okay, can you scooch back so I can share it with our friends? There he is going into the... And then there he is. Okay, don't move it. I need to make sure that they can see it. Can they see all the picture? Yes? Turn the page. So Easton, you need to scooch down and not sit right there. So the doctor came to examine my leg. "This may hurt a little," he said. It sure did, but I took a deep breath and counted backwards. Everybody, let's take a deep breath. And then we're going to count backwards from 10. You ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it was over.
Like they had a touch.
"You have a broken leg, little critter," he said. "Do you have the right tools to fix it?" I asked. And the doctor nodded and said, then he gave me a cool sticker that said "Little Champ," because he said I was a real champ. So, okay, you need to stop because the friends can't see it. And it's important that the friends see it.
Are they your friends?
Yeah, because they come to story time and we play games and we make crafts. Then it says, next I went to have special pictures taken called X-rays. The nurse took the pictures. Yeah. The nurse took the pictures with this big machine that could have been on a spaceship. She said the X-rays showed all the bones in my leg. "You know, Super Critter has X-ray vision," I told the nurse. "That means he can see through stuff too, just like this machine." Here's this one. And then as you look through the room, there he is with the machine. After that, it was time to get my cast. The doctor started wrapping bandages all around my leg. "I feel like a mummy," I said. A little while later, the nurse came to check my cast. She said I could go home soon, but first, what's she gonna have to do?
To practice on this crutches.
Yeah, he's gonna have to have crutches. And he had to learn how to use them first. He said, "My cast sure was heavy. It almost made me fall over, but I kept trying. Finally, I got it right." "Good job, little critter," said the nurse. "Now you can go home." Little sister and dad picked us up. So there's he's trying. And then over here.
Wait a minute. There's garbage there.
Oh, is there garbage? I hope he being careful so he doesn't slip.
Besides,
So everybody wanted to help me with my crutches.
Did I see the garbage?
Okay, just right there. It's just a little piece of garbage, nothing major. So everybody wanted to help me with my crutches.
Oh no.
Shh, that's okay. But I told them I could do it myself. I walked all the way to the front door and I barely slipped once. Here, let's show them. And then you need to scooch over so they can see the other part of the book. And there he is. Mom made spaghetti and meatballs, my favorite dinner in the whole world, and I got to eat it in front of the TV. I was sure happy to be home. So there they are, eating their spaghetti. And then they're right here. Madeline, I don't want you drawing on that. Stop, please.
Just drawing on stuff.
At school, everyone said I was a hero. We won the game all because of you, little critter, said Tiger. Then all my friends signed my cast. And by the time they were done, oh my goodness. Let's see what it looks like. I'm turning the page. It looked like a rainbow.
Can I see?
There you go. There, you can look at it. And that was And here are some other stories. I wonder if you could see that. Okay, there you go. Easton, could you quit moving the camera? It says From Head to Toe was written and illustrated by Eric Carle. And you need to move back. Published by HarperCollins Publishers. My Trip to the Hospital, written and illustrated by Mercer Mayer and published by Harper Festival, a division of HarperCollins Publishers. And The Berenstein Bears is another good book called Go to the Doctor, written and illustrated by Stan and Jan Berenstein, published by Random House. And that's another good book that you could read, and it tells about your doctor's appointments and what you do there.
That little girl that was right there. That book.
Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. And here's that other book that you may want to check out. We have it here at the library, so when it comes time, you can order it and pick it up. So, Easton, can you tell me what this letter is? Letter
B.
That's the letter B for builder. That's a helper. Letter F for firefighter. And then I made a D for doctor. So put your fingers up. You make a straight line down. And then you make a big curve to make his face. Well, actually, this is a girl doctor. And back in the olden days, they wore these things on their forehead, and then they just moved this down over their eyes so that they could take a closer look. And then here's her stethoscope.
And her hair's tied up.
Yeah. I see doctors with their hair tied back a lot. The craft today is something pretty easy. Mom and Dad, or you could make a big rectangle here, and then a smaller square or rectangle here. And then some circles for wheels. And if your child needs some more extra guidance, you could color them black, and then you could color this part white and this part red. There's a big plus sign, and the lights are red. And then what you literally do is have your children, or you guys, can tear it. And it's, do you like to tear paper? It's kind of fun to hear. Make little bits.
Can I show you?
Tear it up. Tear it up. And then just glue it into the spaces that it needs to go.
Yeah.
Most of the time, ambulances are white.
And we have to make sure that we don't get it over the lines.
Well, yeah, but this is kind of more of a, it doesn't have to be exact. Do you have a piece of paper? Oh, here's one. Right here. And then you just fill it in. And then I have the red, and then I filled it in with red, and then I have black here. So I have some black paper. If your child, or if you are ready for scissors, you could instead take scraps of paper and cut them, and then glue them on. You want to show how to cut?
Scissors.
I think right here.
So then we put our fingers in the holes.
The thumb goes in the circle, and then the oval, your fingers go in. So thumb, show them. You gotta bring it up here, and the camera's like right there.
So
And then turn it this way. See, circle, circle, oval. Fingers are in the oval. There's more than one. And then there you go.
And then I'm gonna cut it.
Ah, good job. And then glue it.
Like this. Whoop.
And that's our ambulance.
And do not cut when you're not even cutting.
Yeah, be careful.
And then when you're giving them to your mom and dad, you have to do it like that.
And it like that. I set it down. I think that's it. You guys did a. You want to show them real quick?
But we didn't read it. But we didn't read.
We're not going to read that one.
And these are
They
the
can
scissors.
check it out at the library.
The circle goes in here.
On your thumb.
And the oval goes with your fingers. With your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to show you how you cut. Yes, you did.
Very
you see
nice.
That?
Good job.
Then if you want to do the big one, you have to do that.
Okay. Careful. Set that down, please. Now, I just want to give you our information.
Information
So
for
this,
you.
So this
All
is
of it for you.
Okay, it's my turn to talk. So this is a Carlinville Public Library, and we're at www.carlinvillelibrary.org, and you can email us here for any other questions. This is the last story time until we start the summer ones. I will still be recording story times, but we can do the live ones through Zoom meetings, right, Madeline? So we can. Okay, you need to move your hand.
But then when we're done, we have to like put our hand on it.
I will. So when we'll do it at 10 a.m. on Tuesdays. The first one's June 2nd. And for the older kids from 1st to 3rd grade are the investigators. And they're going to be on Thursdays at 1 o'clock. And here's the information I need. And the email, Nadia@carlinvillelibrary.org, to send me all your information so I can get you signed up for Zoom. That's it, guys. Thank you for listening, and I hope you liked our stories. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, you don't do that. That's not nice. Bye.